And again, the driving factor here is just lineal footage. Los Angeles has 17,225, we only have 9,700. But a lot of your costs are the same. You still need, two bodies there all the time during business hours. Insurance costs really aren't that much different. But unfortunately, in John Wayne's case, plus we have some more expensive labor there. So this is the same approach that I took with the Port Angeles quotation in terms of analyzing the costs. If they were to lease out all 9,700 feet, their current maximum monthly revenue would be $8 a foot. Their cost at 90% occupancy is probably in the $11 to $12 range. Although I got to give, right now they've been running at 100% occupancy, so I can even say, at 100% occupancy, our cost is still north of $10 a foot, whereas revenue's only going to generate 8. So,
and that really has that lineal footage affect that, because there's just not that much lineal footage, so 100% occupancy doesn't change it that much.
That's only because of crab and shrimp though right now, and it's, there's 30-foot, 20-foot boats in a 50-foot slip just because they want to go crabbing for.
Yep.
So
it'll
change in the winter.
It's the same here. I mean, it's 8 months of the year.
I think 80% is a reasonable number to assume.
That
blended for the year.
For the year, yeah.
Okay, so that puts us in the $12 a foot cost.
Mm-hmm. And so why, I see the change about $30,000 less in budget compared to actuals last year. 33,000. Why did salaries and benefits go down by 26,000 and we're planning on fewer outside services? What drove that?
I was not part of the budgeting process last year.
We, in 2015, I don't know about 14, but we had, I know a couple of years, we had some significant overtime because of vessels almost sinking, recovery, and some different things like that.
Okay.
So I don't know if that played a factor on those other, years. We tend not to budget, we're not always consistent how we budget for overtime, because it's very hard to predict.
Okay.
And if you have some unusual events, but the overtime kicks in pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so outside services, maybe that was dealing with those, the boat fire?
Recovering, we use
35,000
outside services, correct.
Okay. We're not planning for a boat fire.
But part of it, no. But also part of what, is an outside services for 2014 was a sharing of the BST study between both marinas.
Okay. Yep.
Thank you very much for providing those data points.
And again, that's all it is.
Yeah.
The goal this afternoon was just to provide information.
Yes.
Yes.
So you guys have, I think we've come up with some, just looking at your next steps here, you're feeling pretty comfortable with where we're kind of sitting now in terms of.
The other thing that I would like to consider, though, is what we want to do with rates for commercial vessels. I think we
Commercial fishing?
versus commercial sightseeing.
It's a discussion that we should have, and that if the fishing industry is hurting and they're still trying to make a profit, if we can help by having a different rate for those fishing vessels, we might want to think about that versus the pleasure craft.
And if you look at a different rate where it's tied to, how good a fishing season is, the cyclical nature, it may be something that each year is reviewed, that is a type of discount based on certain economic circumstances. So it just comes off the rate, and each year it would have to be renewed or revisited by the commission.
We can just
So, and in the study, the economic impact study, there was, as I recall, an element about the commercial impact of, the commercial fishing vessels and all the jobs created, so maybe we can, highlight that when we talk about this.
I
So
know
are we saying then that, here's the rate that we expect, overall, and then we drop it from there? Or are we saying we want a total amount of revenue, and that means that if we drop a commercial rate, the, recreational boaters rate goes up slightly to make up for that?
No, I think you
No.
gotta keep it separate.
We subsidize and then subsidize even further?
Yes.
Because
Okay.
I think that commercial subsidy will not be every year.
Yeah, right.
So it's something that would fluctuate. What will be difficult is really coming up with the definition of commercial. Does it mean you have, people who dabble in commercial, and you have people who are full going out, that's what they do, and they have 6 boats, and
I think if their business is reliant upon, and they have a business,
License?
I would echo what Karen says, that gets to be a very difficult thing to define. As an example, one of my friends is Joe Kemick. He owns and runs Jim's Pharmacy. But guess what? He also likes to go commercial fishing, so he has a fishing boat. So when he has time, that's what he goes and does. But is that really his business? Well,
I think we'd be very careful, this would be an unusual circumstance that we would even approach this, cause this could be a whole other can of worms.
I think if you're paying B&O taxes on your, and you have if you have a business license to be a commercial fisherman, then.
I think that'd be a good standard to use.
I just want us to keep that in mind as we move forward.
Yeah.
There may
There may
be
be an
situations
opportunity.
where you might want to.
I like that.
Okay, I do too. Alright,
Okay, so I just want to recap here. I think the direction we've gotten is we're sticking with the 8 regional marinas, 90 and 110 of medium at the 30-foot range.
can we go over what those 8 regional marinas are? Ken? If those are the highlighted ones in that one slide, is that right? I don't know that that's.
I don't know if that is or not. We may have to pull up the presentation from last week.
No, this is 12 marinas.
So I would say if you could bring up the presentation from our last meeting.
And as I recall, someone was saying that 2 of those are private marinas, and their position was they shouldn't be used.